Welcome to CSL TV, and I just hope you guys are having a beautiful, blessed day. But 2 teenagers were killed, and the third was hospitalized in a car crash over the weekend, while authorities pursued a man suspect of kidnapping a baby. So early Sunday morning in Iowa, the police received a report from a woman who said that a male acquaintance took off with her 1-year-old child in a Kia Sorento. The woman, who was not identified, said she was the victim of domestic assault and that the man had driven her from Nebraska, but left her at the hospital in Iowa. And y'all already know how domestic abuse and violence for, men attacking women, y'all know how high that is. And I just hate that, this had to happen with a kid involved. But she told authorities that the man was suicidal and homicidal. And that's just not good, that you didn't hit somebody, kidnap the baby, all this other crazy nonsense going on. And the suspect was driving in a Kia, began driving down the wrong way, which he was traveling at a high rate of speed, and eventually collided into a 2013 Ford Focus. Oh boy. Now the Kia engulfed in flames, but the deputies was able to rescue the 1-year-old. And there was 3 18-year-olds who was driving in the Ford Focus. Now, according to the accident report from the Missouri State Highway Patrol, 2 of them, a boy and a girl, who were killed in the accident, and they was pronounced dead at the scene, while the 13 is, fighting for their life. And this just to let y'all know, I understand that this is a whole different situation of what I'm about to say, but a car accident is a car accident. Car accidents kill people, car accidents traumatize people, and car accidents make folks don't even feel normal or comfortable again, because I am a victim of a bad car accident that somebody else negligence to the road rules and safeties have put these teenagers, and other folks like myself in situations that you can never come back from. So this is why y'all need to practice driving safe. I know it's not related to this situation because this sick motherfucker had did this to, a woman, a baby, and 3 teens. But it still doesn't stop the fact that we all drive cars if you drive, and you just got to be safe for the road rules. And domestic violence, domestic abuse is like on the top list of things that need to be talked about, because too much of this tender dick shit is going on where the man is, doing things to women. And I know it can be a woman doing it to men, but we majority of the time see a tender dick male doing things to a woman that make him feel he owns her, control her. You know what I'm trying to say. But I don't want to make this intro too long. I just hope you guys are having a beautiful, blessed day. Let's get it.
This story out of Los Angeles is crazy, and we have to warn you, the details may be upsetting. You may remember 33-year-old Garrett Bruno, a gay social media influencer with a flair for luxury travel. Bruno made headlines last month, but not for his travel content. Instead, he's at the center of a shocking chain of events that's devastated an entire family. It all started last month when Bruno was behind the wheel of his Ford Escape SUV in West Hollywood. Police say he slammed into another car, killing 83-year-old Esther Abuwab and leaving her husband Joe with horrific injuries. The force of the collision suggests Bruno was speeding, though the investigation is ongoing. Then, days after the accident, Bruno was photographed outside his home, injured and apparently snorting a white powder. He claimed it was prescription ketamine for his depression and anxiety. But wait, there's more. Last weekend, when cops raided his $1 million rental to arrest him on charges including second-degree murder, they found the house empty. Apparently, earlier that week, Bruno had been riding a scooter without a helmet when he fell and cracked his skull, leaving him critically injured. His ex-boyfriend told officers about the scooter accident, leaving them empty-handed. He's currently in the hospital in a coma. He's also facing charges of battery over allegedly attacking a firefighter that happened the week before any of this. Critics say this story highlights how influence and wealth can shield people from accountability. Would this case have been handled differently if Garrett Bruno were just an average citizen?
Man, my condolences goes out to those people's family, just because, man. Car accidents, man, it can be traumatizing, it can be deadly, it can be so much things. It can even be joyful, it can be fun, it can be all that. But when you get into a car accident, man, that shit changed so much about a person. And as a victim of a car accident that was not my fault, I can tell you mentally, it changes who you are, what you think, or how you approach things, all that. And let's just hope that, you know what I'm saying, in this situation, things get worked out, things get detected, because this guy have not been having a good deck of cards. You know, he didn't hurt these elderly people. Him himself was on a scooter that's been hurt in a car accident, or I should say a car or a truck or whatever hit him. Now he's in the hospital fighting for his life. And I'm sorry, but since COVID came, I've been seeing a rise of how people been erratically driving crazy and doing all this fucking speed. And definitely got folks in them 4 cylinders and them 6 cylinders with the little turbos. I mean, I ain't trying to make no excuse to somebody in a V8, because you should be driving safe. But if I see somebody in a big ass muscle car, I'm gonna assume or expect them to drive fast, which I will watch out for those type of motherfuckers. But at the same time, nobody should be abusing the road and the rules, because we all got to share the road just like we all got to share this world. And there shouldn't be nobody thinking they're above the other person, because if someone needed a kidney transplant or a heart transplant or whatever transplant because of somebody else's negligence of the road and the rules, that shit would not matter what color. It would not matter what type of person, just like it don't matter what kind of car you drive, because a car accident, a truck accident is an accident. They're both deadly, you know. So y'all just need to pay attention, slow down. It's not a race. If you got somewhere to be, please leave early, so we don't have to hear about stories like this, which we're going to hear stories like this because people nowadays, I mean, like I said, since COVID came, you can see things in the world change.